Now the first thing's gonna be my butt on there.
Are we recording already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I just did the live. You ready?
Sure. You look nice today.
Thanks, you do too.
Should have said that on there. Oh, for the live. Is anybody else out there? Anybody joined yet? No?
Okay. Make sure this is working. It's working. It's working. We'll see. Okay, ready? Get set. What's up, my booty babes? I'm Shalee, your boudoir expert.
And I'm Nikki, the sidekick, the little bit of everything, the I don't know my name yet.
Maybe in season 2, you'll get to know your name.
Yeah, sidekick.
I should say I'm boudoir today.
Robin.
Did you like that?
You're who?
I'm the boudoir today.
You're the boudoir today.
We got a lot of boo hanging out. All you live ones, you got lucky.
Oh, I'm tall, so I got the best view in the house.
It really is a pretty good view, isn't it? Oh shit! What you been up to this week?
Photo shoots. I've had a lot of photo shoots. I did 5 babies yesterday.
Ooh.
It was new and it was fun, but I love babies. I love them being in their natural environment, just having fun, and yeah, but it was a lot of work. Woo, it was a lot of work.
Yeah. I don't envy you.
One baby didn't have their nap, so yeah, it was a task.
Yeah. But you did it.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. And then
that was a good one to accomplish.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Now today I'm gonna do some editing and actually look at the photos I took, and I looked at them on my camera. There's some really cute ones. So
good. I'm doing a bubble bath photo shoot today.
Ooh.
I know. I'm so excited.
Is it a local gal or somebody from out of the area?
From Ukiah.
From Ukiah?
Yeah, she's gonna do the bubble bath mini section.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Oh, I love those.
I know, it's fun.
Yeah, they're so rewarding, and yeah, that's probably one of my favorites. I don't know, I really like the shower scene too, though.
Yes.
Oh, and the floral one that we did too.
That was fun. That
was a lot of fun.
I don't even offer that anymore.
I know, I'm
Don't
sorry.
tell people. It's a lot to set it up.
It is. It's a chore. For sure.
It's pretty though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing the Pure Romance party. Not this upcoming Sunday, next Sunday, the 23rd. So that's gonna be fun. We're gonna do mimosas with fresh fruits and like mix your own mimosas.
For those who don't know, what is Pure Romance?
It's a sex party. I guess. So I'm not really sure what it's gonna be like here in Utah. It was. I guess I should talk to her about it a little bit. Just wing things if you haven't noticed yet. As far as I know, it's just like getting to know, like you can buy dildos and lingerie and sex toys, and
so
we talk dirty, so it's just right up our alley.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I had one for my bachelorette party. Like we did like a series of people, or women, we all just got together and we all did what we do, and I did my doTERRA stuff, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, and so we had like a large group of ladies, but the Pure Romance was the best one out of the day, because I had my mother-in-law with me, and she passes around this huge dildo with balls, and I hand it to her, and she proceeds to be very funny with it, because she had a cup of wine, and she was feeling a little loosey-goosey, and we had so much fun though. But there's a lot of stuff that they actually sell more than just like play toys. I have been I've been a buyer or a client for a few years now.
You have a whole toy box, like a whole chest of toys?
I think I have like 3 toys, and then I've gotten like a Virgin. It's a gel that you put on before you have sex, and it tightens everything up. Oh. Yeah. And there's a lot of fun stuff.
I might have to try that.
Yeah, you should. It's kind of cool, but I actually never really need it that often. But
I was gonna say, I don't know if Dan will be able to get in.
Right?
That might be a little too much.
Well, my mom also taught me some tricks like
Kegels. Have you done your Kegels today?
Yeah, but I I shouldn't tell her what her secret is. Anyways, almond powder. You take, it's a baking spice. She's all you do is you lick your finger, you stick that in there, you poke it in there, and she's all, and you're as tight as a butthole.
What?
And it blew me away.
Allspice?
I've never done it, but almond powder.
Almond powder.
Yeah.
Allspice would be like, hey, what does it like taste like a fresh baked turkey? Like
I was blown away when she told me this. I was like, Mother, what?
Okay, who's gonna try it out?
Yeah, try it out.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But almond powder is good for a lot of things.
I've never even heard of it.
It gets rid of canker sores. It gets rid of acne. Yeah, it's just a little baking spice. It's called
It tightens the pussy.
Yeah, and tightens the pussy. It's called spelled ALUM.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alum.
So, yeah. This is probably like the 1940s tricks, you know?
The best
tricks,
ones,
right?
though.
Exactly.
Jeez.
Okay.
Well, we have a
Romance.
special guest on today. This beauty, we've been working together for a year-ish now, and she has her own business, and we're going to bring her on and come and talk about it. Welcome, Krista Schafer.
Hey.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Thanks for having me.
Yes. I'm excited to finally get you. Is she in the frame on that, Sarah?
No.
Come in. Scooch in.
Come on.
I didn't wear deodorant today, so
I'm a little bit smelly too. We're good.
we're all just a little smelly here.
Well, Easter, I thought everybody else had BO because I put new deodorant on. It was me.
Oh no.
The deodorant didn't work. And so I went home and I was like, oh my god, it was me. I've been hugging everybody thinking that.
It was them.
Yeah. And I was like, God, all my family thinks I stink. I was so bummed out, but oh well.
At least it's your family.
It's natural.
That's okay.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a local hair and makeup artist. Obviously, you know that. I work with you on the boudoir. And I work at Luscious Beauty Boutique and Day Spa, over behind Cafe. Well, it's called Kelly's Diner now.
Oh, yeah.
And we're a full service salon and spa, and
The best in town.
well, thank you. And I've been a hairstylist and makeup artist for 16 years now.
Damn,
Which
girl.
is crazy. Yeah, I just realized that this morning when I was thinking about what I was going to talk about with you guys. But
16 years. That's a long time to stay in one profession.
yeah. Well, it's just my passion, you know. And there's so many different moving parts to it, so it's always, you know, exciting, and there's always new things to learn, and
So many different avenues that you can do.
Yeah, exactly.
Too.
Yeah, so I work at the salon, and then I have the wedding hair and makeup team called Elevated Beauty, and I've had that business for 8 years now.
Nice.
And so I work out of the salon doing that, and then my team also travels all around everywhere, but
What's
mostly
the furthest you went?
we went to Hawaii, I think was the furthest.
Really?
Yeah.
How cool.
Yeah, we just move all around wherever we're needed.
So in that instance, do you like price for your plane tickets and hotel and stuff?
Yeah. They're in charge of all the cost of travel and all that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's like
super
you're
fun.
getting paid
A
to...
free vacation, kind of.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
How many weddings do you normally do in a year?
It depends on the year, but usually it's about 30.
Dude.
Yeah. This year I'm trying to do even more, actually, like
Stepping it up.
like 5 a month-ish. Yeah. I know. Double weekends and all that, but yeah.
You can
Are you
totally
more
do it.
busy certain times of the year?
Yeah. Definitely like March through November. Yeah, and I have
That's almost the whole
few
year.
months. Yeah, it's almost the whole year. There's not really a wedding season, but yeah. It depends on the bride and like where they're coming from and where they're getting married, obviously, and all that. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
If you had to pick, like, what time of the year is your favorite wedding time of the year?
Well, that depends on where it is too. Like, I do most of my weddings on the coast here, the Northern California coast. And over there, it's actually most beautiful around like October.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no, like, very little fog, and it's clear and really pretty out there. So, yeah.
Don't get the sweats as much in the...
No, the wind is a little, it depends on the day, but the wind is a little intense.
Yeah.
Gotta do a lot of hairspray and bobby pins for those, like, coastal, because a lot of the wedding ceremonies are, like, on the bluffs, you know, and, like, where the wind just is
right
insane.
up.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So
make sure to be extra stiff for
right.
that. Yeah.
Extra hairspray, 80s style hairspray.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we don't go that far, but yeah.
So do you have any bridezillas ever?
Yeah. Yes, I'll keep it professional, but bitches be crazy. Yeah, there's, I don't know, yeah. Shall I share my stories?
Yes.
I was kind of thinking, I feel like a makeup artist, like, it's an important, because it's the look.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I was the bride, well, I have been the bride, but I'm the most excited because I'm like, yes, the face, yes, do me. Like,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready to get the look, you know? And so I feel like you should be loved the most, you know?
Right,
Out of everybody that you can be mad at.
Yeah, it depends. It's like some brides and the families, because I do the whole bridal party and the mothers of the bride and all of that. Usually the brides are either like so happy and just relaxed and just enjoying being pampered, or they're psycho. It's kind of one or the other.
Yeah.
It's, you know, sometimes there's an even medium, but it's usually one or the other. I've only had like 2 crazy bridal stories, but a lot of the time it's like the mother of the bride is
the
like,
one that's paying for it, probably.
well, yeah, sometimes that's the case, but yeah, they can be very needy, and sometimes I'll have the brides tell me, like, I don't want my mom here, I don't want her to look like this, you need to, like, make sure, even if she asks you, make sure she looks not like a hooker on my wedding day. Like, she likes to wear insane eyeliner, like, I want her to look, like, natural and soft, and yeah, so I have the obligation to, you know, just in my very professional, sweet way, be like, okay, well, I think that it would look better if we did this, and let's do a little different version of what you like, but a little softer for the wedding day, and we'll like supplement it with like a brighter lip, or, you know, still give you eyeliner, but we're gonna do it with eyeshadow, so it's softer than like a crazy, you know, hard line. Yeah. So. Yeah,
those 80s moms and 70s moms, they
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, they give me, yeah, that, and then the bridal parties are usually pretty normal and easygoing, and they're always grateful because, you know, they usually don't get to get their hair and makeup done, so yeah, they like that. But yeah, the crazy brides that I've had, my most recent one was a doozy.
I want to hear.
Spill
the tea.
Okay, so
this is what not to do.
Well, yeah, I think any normal person wouldn't do this, but so I tried from the very beginning, because we always do a wedding hair and makeup trial where we try out the bridal look ahead of time before the wedding. And I usually have a pretty good reading of people, and over the years I have tried to distance myself from the crazy ones because I can feel it. And this one, I kind of had a feeling, but she was behaving during her trial. And yeah, she ended up being a nightmare. But we did her trial. She was pretty happy. I always follow up with an email asking, like, what did you like? What did you not like? Mm-hmm. What do you want to change for the wedding day? Like, I can make any adjustments that we need to. And so she stated something she wanted to change, and we ended up doing that on the wedding day. But showing up, she was actually okay up until the wedding day. So my assistant and I showed up on time, of course, early to set up for the wedding at the venue that we specified. And we got there and she was not there. And
oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, that's only the beginning. Yeah, so so we asked the owner of the venue, we were like, so have you heard from the bride? Like, we're supposed to be in this room. And she was like, I haven't heard from her. I don't know what's going on, but I'll let you into that room, you know. So it's like, okay, well, we'll just go in and set up. It's fine. So then I tried to call her and see where we were at, because wedding day, the timeline is strict. You have to be on time for everything, and that's part of my contract that you sign. So you have to be at your appointment. Everybody has to be at their specific appointment time.
It's so important.
Yeah. And so yeah, she ended up sending me a text message. She wouldn't answer my phone calls, and she sent me like a huge text that said, all this stuff is happening and I have to be at the venue and set up everything, and I'm not going to get my hair and makeup done, and these 4 people aren't going to show up. And I was like, wait a second, what? And then she was like, we're going to be like maybe an hour and a half late, but you can accommodate who you can accommodate. And I was like, no. Okay, first of all, you're the bride. You're going to get your hair and makeup done no matter what. Yeah. Even if I have to stay later, like I was like, I'll be here to do that for you. But obviously I was professional and accommodating, and I said, you know,
get your fucking ass here
right
now.
Yeah. I said, this is my, you know, this was what was in the contract. Unfortunately, at this point, we cannot cancel any appointments because you've already signed your contract. But I said, you know, we'll make it work. You guys come as you can. And it was me and another girl, and we're both wedding professionals. We've been doing this a long time, and we'll just make it happen. So yeah, there's so much to the story. It's like, wow. So the first person was her mother that showed up, and there was something going on with her for sure. And she sat down and didn't know what she wanted, which happens a lot, but we figured it out.
Yeah, they're really good at just like winging it.
Yeah. And she had extensions to put in her hair that I didn't know, that didn't even match her hair.
Oh shit.
But I did it anyways and blended it pretty well. And she was moving around the whole time, like this while I'm trying to do her hair.
Oh.
I know, I was like, okay, just sit right there.
Stop.
Please make my life easier. Yeah. So I'm trying to get it done. I made her hair look amazing and blended it somehow, and like it looked beautiful. And then she kept getting up and like going like this and it was like pinned and stuff, and I was like, okay, don't touch your hair, okay, because we just like did so much to make it perfect.
But inside you're just screaming.
Yes, and you can't do that when you're professional. But yeah, so
or can you?
Well, maybe that's debatable. But so yeah, I did that and did her makeup, and then by the end, like before she left to go to the ceremony, it was like all messed up.
Oh,
and
no.
There's nothing, and the bride wasn't there to see that happened. So it's like a conflict, you know, of interest. So, yeah, it was just crazy. So then the bride, like later on, I mean, we did touch-ups before she left and whatever I could do, but then when you send them off, you can't touch them up when they're like, they have 2 hours before the wedding. You don't know what's going to happen to whatever the hair and makeup you did was. So there was that, and then the other bridal party was pretty easy going, and they were sweet and normal. And then all hell broke loose when the bride came into the room. It was, and I forgot to say that the mother, during applying her hair and makeup, she ran outside having a fake panic attack, threw herself on the ground.
Oh no.
And Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
I can't make this shit up. So, luckily, I had another assistant with me that was able to help and know what was happening, and I could look at her and she could, you know, connect with me and like be like, okay, it's gonna be fine.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, and I had a witness. That was the biggest thing. But yeah, so that was wild. And then like as soon as people like ran out and got to her, she stopped and everything was fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the mom. Yeah. So
What color did she wear?
What color did she wear to the wedding? I think red. Yeah. Not white, which is good. Yeah, at least there's that.
I was like, are we gonna top it off with somebody coming to the wedding in white?
Right? No. That has only happened once, and she wanted to look like hair and makeup just like her daughter, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. We can, you know, do something like that, but we're gonna tweak it a lot. You're not gonna look like your daughter. Crazy.
That's so weird.
Yeah. I don't understand it. I mean, obviously it's a mental weird thing, but yeah. So yeah, then the bride came in and she was feeding off her mom.
Oh,
They're the same person for sure. Like, I mean,
same
obviously.
person in two bodies.
Yeah. So she came in and she's hobbling because she had like stepped on something the night before when she got out of bed and she broke her ankle.
Oh,
So
my
she
gosh.
could barely like walk around. She's hyperventilating, like making this huge scene, fake crying, runs in the bathroom. She's screaming to herself in the bathroom
What?
as we're all trying to just enjoy getting ready and like try to pretend nothing's happening.
Oh,
And
my gosh.
yeah, and then her mom's out and like, I mean, pray to what you want, that's fine. But she was like throwing her hands up in there, screaming like, please help her. And I was like, oh my god, what is happening right now? Like, is this real? It was so
I'm just the makeup artist.
Yeah. It was so
Therapy.
insane, yes. And then she came out and she was like, I don't know, she was up and down and like luckily she was trying to be sweet to me and she knew that I was like accommodating everything I could for her, and she was like an hour late for her appointment time, and yeah, so we did everything we could, and then she's getting up, which is normal for a bride to get up and do things as I'm like doing her hair and makeup. I accommodate time for that always because I know that's just how it goes, but yeah, so she's doing that, but like really taking her time, going every other way, and like, okay, come back here, let's just finish your hair, and then you can go do that, and then we can start your makeup, and so
Oh my gosh, you have so many patients.
yeah, it's wearing thin, but I do. But yeah, so we ended up, I finished, and my assistant finished, and we were like, okay, we cleaned up. We were normal. We stayed calm the entire time somehow and just left with all of our things. And then we were outside like, holy shit. Yeah, like this is the worst we've ever experienced in our lives. It's insane. So, yeah, so then, like a few months after that, she wrote me a review on Yelp that was horrible, and it was like hugely long, saying how I didn't accommodate her, how I like canceled services for her, and like all this stuff about how her hair and makeup didn't look good. But after the wedding, she had sent me an email. I have proof that she said, she sent me pictures. She said, I'm so happy with what I experienced with you, all these things, and said I'm going to refer you to everyone I know. And like, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which way you going here?
Yeah.
Miss
So,
Bipolar.
right? Yeah, I don't know. So I just like, that was another learning curve. I mean, like I said, I try to filter out the crazies from the trials and whatever, but
Get a good taste of who they are.
Yeah. Now I'm like really gonna listen to that feeling in me because it's just not worth it.
That's why you meditate a lot, right?
Yeah, for sure. I was trying to to meditate like at least 5 minutes before I leave for a wedding in the morning. Just sit and breathe, calm myself, and get ready for what's going to happen.
Well, I think if anybody has had Krista do their hair and makeup for Shalee, go give her a review now.
Yes, please.
And what's your, what is it, on the Yelp? What is it? Is it Elevated Beauty? Is it that
yes,
one?
yeah, it's Elevated Beauty, yeah. Yeah, please, that would be amazing.
I know, I keep telling you that I'm going to go give you a review and then I forget.
Yeah, well, I just
It's
gave
so
you one.
easy.
Did you find it?
No.
I just wrote you the most amazing review, and
You
I
did?
can't, yeah, it's like gone, you said. I know.
On
So
Google?
we'll have to figure that out, yeah. I know.
Okay. Well, Sarah's taken over my Google now.
Oh,
So maybe she can find it.
Yeah, hopefully. I know. I know things get lost, but
Yeah. No, she's going to take over my Google and my YouTube. So we're going to start pushing that a little bit more.
Awesome.
So hopefully she can find your review, because I feel like that a lot of people wrote me reviews and they don't show up.
Mm-hmm. That can happen.
I've heard that's a problem.
Yeah.
So we need to dig into that. And it might be because I have so many emails connected to my shit. So
Yeah, that
that
could
probably,
be.
I don't know. Sarah!
I got you. Maybe it has to be approved or something.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, yeah. That could be
Approved by who, though?
Apparently Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do it. So tell us a little bit about like your self-love journey.
Well, it really started when I ended a really toxic 8-year relationship. I needed to heal myself and find myself because I completely lost myself. So the way that I actually started being confident again and getting my mind right was meditation and journaling.
Oh.
Yeah, because my head was so insane and filled with like anger and resentment and like sadness and all that, and I just didn't, and like trying to run businesses on top of that, it was just like way too much, and I wasn't really telling anyone what was happening at that time. It was really hard. So
it's hard when you're like in the moment to like talk about it.
Yeah. Well, and when I started talking about it, it was so intense and so much. Like, I would say something to somebody, and it would be like, what? Like, holy shit. Like, and you're talking about this like it's normal, you know? Yeah. Which is, I'm going to therapy now, and I'm realizing that's not normal, obviously. And I kind of knew it wasn't, because I'd start talking, and then I'd get that look, and I'd be like, okay, well, I'm not going to go any further with this. So I kept a lot in, and I started meditating, like, I was doing like 20 minutes a day in the morning. I was doing it every morning for like a month when I started. And I don't know if you guys meditate, but it's like, it takes a lot to get into. It feels really uncomfortable and weird at first, but then the more you do it, and it's very emotional too. Mm-hmm. Like just being still with yourself and quiet. And I would listen to like guided meditations, but we don't do that in life. Like,
not enough.
We're all so quick moving and everything that we do not sit in silence, and we don't like take deep breaths ever, you know, especially people who don't meditate. So yeah, when you're first starting out, it's really emotional.
Right. Have you ever done it's called heartfulness?
No,
it's a type of meditation. And I was taking an English class, and our professor would have us do mindfulness, heartfulness in the morning before class started.
And they should do that in every school.
For kids, for everything.
I aced those classes because of that.
Wow.
Because of that. And we even did like reports on meditation findings, and just like the way he did it, and I was like, wow, like we really need this. We learned a lot about like the growth mindset versus I can't remember what the other mindset is, but basically like a fixed mindset is what it's called.
Yeah.
And that they're finding growth mindsets are the way that we should be taught. And so I really encouraged like my kids' teachers. I was like, hey, do you guys promote the growth mindset? Like I asked, and They're actually, it's slowly trickling in, but a lot of teachers are really liking it because for some reason it just opens you up to learning, which is the goal.
Right.
You know?
They just like get out of bed and go to school, and now you're just like taking in all this information.
And
it's clearing your mind before you can or take in more information.
And it's like you're using love to absorb it, and it just comes in so much more gently. Yeah. And I just, I totally love it. Yeah, you should look up Heartfulness. Yeah, I will for sure. It's fun. They do guided meditations. Basically, it's just you're giving love to what you want to focus on, or what you know. Yeah. It's really fun.
I love that. That's great. Yeah. So I was doing the meditation and just really got into it. I got in my groove. I like found meditations on YouTube, you know, just have my earbuds in. Yeah. I have like the monthly subscription, so they're free and there's no interruptions and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, so just do that like at least 20 minutes in the morning, and then journal as long as I could before I like went to work, you know. Sometimes an hour, sometimes 2 hours.
You sit and journal for an hour?
Sometimes.
Shit,
I got a lot on my brain.
That's a lot of writing.
Yeah, and I'm not a writer or anything. I just have
like
to get it out. Yeah, I just write about paper. Yeah, I have paper journals and a pen. Yeah.
My wrist always starts hurting.
Really?
Like when I want to jot a lot of down, my wrists start hurting really.
Oh, weird.
I know. I don't have
so then you start typing things.
But it's frustrating because actually the Pilates is helping.
Yeah, so. Good.
Actually, like when the first week I did Pilates, and they do like at the end of Pilates, they do at the beginning and ending, but you do like a grounding. You just lay down with your palms up, and then you just take deep breaths in. Yeah. And the first week that I did it, I just bawled, like I just sobbed, like after the workout, and it was like, oh shit, like where's this coming from? Like, oh, that was weird. Like, nobody saw that today.
I feel like that classes like that and moments like that like have such an effect on people, and more people hide it like that. Like, oh my god, like that brought up so much emotion. I don't want anyone to see it. You know what I mean? But I think we're all feeling that in certain ways. You know.
And like I would want to hear it. Like I want to know, like, why are you crying? You know,
I didn't even know
what's moving through you.
Right.
It was just like so much emotion and just so much shit, and then like the workout, and you know, and then just sitting there in my own mind in silence because my brain just goes a million miles an hour all the fucking time. And so it was like it shut off for a minute, and I was like, what just happened? Yeah. Shit. My brain was quiet for a second. Okay, that was weird.
Yeah. That's another thing when you're still and you feel, you allow yourself to feel because you're not moving. You're not like training your brain to just be distracted constantly. You know? Oh my gosh. When you're actually feeling what you feel as a human and like breathing and feeling your heart, it's just like insane. You're like, oh my god, like
you check in all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that too with like today's day and age of always being on electronic, you know, always. I think
always
our minds
distracted.
And so I think, you know, meditation is really important. So what you're doing is just like practicing a healthy mindset, you know, and I used to meditate a lot, and I should get back into it because I wanted to start doing the yoga stuff because they incorporate more meditation into it and stuff. But
let's go to yoga today.
Yeah.
Right. I'm already over, but
no, they have yoga later this evening. They have booty yoga on Mondays. Though they have the beginners yoga, which I was gonna plan to.
We should do that.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So, but you're in a good relationship now.
Yeah, I would love to. Yes. Yeah, my man is such a sweetheart. I love him.
What's his name?
Justin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are so cute together. I saw you at Shalee's birthday, and I was just like, oh. And I was like, I really love to photograph them. They're so cute. And I was like,
that would be fun.
She needs to get them in.
Get a couple.
Right? I know. I talked to him about it. He was like, yeah, let's do it. He's totally down.
Awesome.
He is a wild man. He's he makes me laugh so hard constantly. Like,
How did he
it's
wake you
just-
up this morning?
Yeah.
This morning he knew I was gonna do the podcast and he wanted to hype me up, so he played Savage Garden Fantasy and he sang to me with all the passion he had.
Oh my gosh.
And he said, that was for you, babe. And I was like, I freaking love you.
Oh, that's
He's just incredible. Yeah, so supportive and always like worried about my feelings, which I've never had in a relationship. It's like
So good.
Yeah.
You get that? Like, it's
yeah,
so amazing.
it's like in a healthy like adult relationship, and
Yeah.
he works his ass off and he's super motivated, and I just adore him, and I'm so like inspired by him all the time too.
Aw.
Yeah. that's
Welcome to the
awesome.
good side.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy to be here.
Did you have any brothers?
No.
Asking for a friend.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, he's awesome. And he's sober, which is cool. Yeah, which is I really like that side of him. I never thought I'd be with a sober person, but because I thought, I don't know, they don't party, they're probably
They're
boring.
boring.
Yeah. And he is anything but boring. He does not need any substance to make it exciting. Yeah, so, and I love that he's still like a wild guy, but he makes me laugh. We have so much fun, but he's also responsible, and
Aw.
yeah, it's
So
just a
good.
perfect blend of everything.
That's how Daniel is too. He'll drink
Yeah.
every once in a while. Like if we go out to a friend's house or a party or something,
Yeah.
he'll drink, but we never drink at home.
Yeah.
Ever. We never have.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Thanksgiving. I'll have a Bloody Mary when I'm cooking turkey in the morning.
Getting crazy.
Yeah.
But-
but besides that, we don't drink at home. And
Yeah.
But with Daniel, like, I've gone to Vegas with you guys. I mean, I've been around you guys a lot, and his personality doesn't change.
No. Ever.
Like, he's
Oh,
chill. He's chill.
He
Yeah.
doesn't have an alter ego.
No.
Oh, funny.
But he's funny too. Like, he's
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
up for a joke,
Right?
Yeah.
So he's cool.
That's awesome.
That's
You
fun.
guys are perfect for each other, and
Yeah,
I love
he's-
how you play with each other. Oh, it's so cute. It really is. I'm like, you make you little squirrels.
It's the
I
perfect
feel like our
description.
relationships are very similar.
Really? Yeah, probably. It sounds like it.
So fun.
Yeah.
Should we play our dirty game?
Well, sure. Why not?
Let's get to know you just a little bit more.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, but I can't roll it because it squeaks really loud. It like
So
blows.
silly.
It like blows out people's ears. Okay, Nikki. Well, Krista, let's have you go first.
Okay.
Yeah, the guests go first.
Okay.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. We'll do 3 of them.
Okay. All right, just read it now.
Yep.
He's a 3, but he is smart and rich.
Oh.
What does that mean?
I tried to put some medium ones in there because I had some really raunchy ones.
So you would rate him as a 3, like maybe his looks or
Uh-huh.
Like out of a
horrible.
10,
Yeah.
you know, like. So
But he's smart and rich, so
Yeah.
where does he put that on your? Where does that go on your scale?
Oh, okay. That's hard.
Am I mean? I say 6.
6?
It's 6.
I'll give
Smart and rich.
him a 7.
I care about like intelligence. I don't care about money. And if you didn't really look that great, I don't know. Maybe
She's like a 2.
a 2. Yeah, I'm going pretty low with that one. I don't know. I'm not.
I think the money add-on was more of like a security thing. Like,
Right,
At least you're
okay,
set,
that makes
and at
sense,
least you
yes.
can hold like good conversations with them.
Yes,
You know?
yeah.
There might not be much to look at.
Right.
Doesn't
Yeah.
mean you have to be posting pictures or anything.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, we're fucked up.
Yeah, maybe I'd say a 3.
Welcome
Since
to
you
life.
said security
He's gonna
instead
say
of
3.
Yeah.
Welcome to our podcast, where we're all fucked up.
Oh, God, I don't want to do this one.
Oh, let's hurry up, Doc.
It's not. If you're, I don't even remember doing this one. If your breath had a flavor, what would it be?
Well, right now,
So weird.
right now, lemon and ginger.
If my breath. Gummy bears.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds yummy.
Well,
Sweet, a little sweet.
What about your pussy? Does it taste like gummy bears too?
Yeah, it does. And then,
He got that.
it does. But smelling pee, and no, I don't think it's diabetes or anything, but like I just
diabetes.
Well, I just like found out there's like a condition, and I don't remember what it's called. It's called sweet smelling urine. I don't know. Anyway, it's called something, but the condition is that, but it's basically because you don't break down certain things.
Oh yeah.
And so that's why it causes the sweet smell. So now I'm like, great, I need to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Like, I'm self-diagnosing myself in somebody else's story
Oh
here.
my god, that's hilarious.
But yeah, because I was like, dude, my urine like smells sweet. Like, why is it smelling sweet all the time? Like,
Weird.
I don't know.
It hasn't always been like that, just all of a sudden.
Off and on, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but like when I eat a lot of asparagus, it never changes. But
Oh, that's
I eat
weird.
a lot of asparagus though, like all my life. You
So
know?
maybe your body's just
Do
used
it.
to it.
I don't know. Maybe I need to get tested. Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll let you guys know. I'll update you.
Okay, we'll be waiting.
I go to
for
the
that.
doctor like in a couple weeks, so
Okay.
for my yearly checkup.
Nice.
All right, let's read it. Let's hear. Oh wait, what was yours?
Oh, it's not the best. Coffee and nicotine right now. Yeah, yummy.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of miss those days.
Yeah.
I haven't smoked since I was 21, but
Yeah.
I
I'm
stopped
trying to get
smoking.
away from it, but you know, I quit for like a week, started therapy, and I was like, no.
No.
Not right now.
We're back again.
Yeah.
how long have you smoked?
Well, I used to smoke a lot. I smoked for like, I don't know, 10 years probably, cigarettes, and then as soon as I got together with my boyfriend now, he vapes, which I hate, and I
Mine
do
does
it.
too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm never gonna do that. And then like 3 months in, I bought one, and so now I vape, and it's just a horrible, horrible thing. But
I attempted to try it, like,
Yeah.
because I loved making the big clouds of smoke.
yeah,
There's like a picture I took, it's really sexy. It was like my divorce body, super skinny, and I've got this big cloud of smoke like coming up.
yeah.
I love that
That's
picture.
hot.
Yeah. But I didn't like it. Like when I
Yeah.
actually inhaled it, which I wasn't doing, I was just like, you know.
Yeah.
But when I actually inhaled it, I was like, what the hell?
I don't do those intense, like, huge ones
He
with
does
the
the
big
big-
clouds and stuff. It's just, like, a little disposable one. But, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, when you first start smoking it, it's like, oh my god, that's horrible. It's,
Yeah.
like, so strong. And I do the, like, sweeter, minty
does,
ones.
too.
And
See,
Yeah.
it was all fun when we first started dating. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it smells like maple syrup.
Right, yeah.
And those are he didn't like the fruity ones, but he liked, the
Yeah.
syrup ones and the custards.
Oh,
And then,
weird.
yeah, and then after many years, like, now I'm just like, I'm tired of it. Please vape outside.
Right.
Vape away from me.
Yeah.
I'm following him in his car, and there's just like it's like
Big
a
cloud.
train. Yeah, puffs coming out the window.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
He's actually gonna quit. But so you quit
Good.
smoking cigarettes and you just strictly vape now, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
I quit. I wasn't smoking for like 5 years, I think. Maybe longer than that. So,
that's good.
yeah, I'm bummed I got back on the nicotine train, but that's okay. And
Are you
Justin
on, like,
wants
a
to
low-
quit too.
Are you on
so.
a low nicotine dose with your vape?
It's only like 5%, but
Yeah.
the problem with vapes is you can smoke them anywhere because nobody
Yeah.
can smell it.
Yeah.
I vape weed. I don't do
Yeah.
nicotine, and it's so nice that I can just vape wherever.
Dude, it's bad
Just
though
get
for
stoned wherever I
yeah.
Well, the doctors
It's
ask.
bad for nicotine.
They're
for
asking
sure.
now. They're like, hey, like, does anybody in the home vape
Yeah.
or smoke cigarettes?
Yeah.
Around. And I'm like, oh, vaping's bad now? And they're like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you shouldn't even get secondhand of that.
Yeah.
So,
No, I know it's horrible. It could be worse than cigarettes. We don't even know because it's newer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we constantly vape in the house. Hopefully my landlord doesn't listen to this. I doubt it, but and like anywhere. So it's constant, and then I get addicted to the hand to mouth motion.
Yeah.
Constantly having something in my hand, and I'm like,
I just grab for the dance stick at that point.
well, there you go. That works. Just replace it.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
I feel like if I was a smoker, like, I would just have to do cigarettes because as much as, like, the vape is, like, cleaner, maybe it doesn't smell as bad and all
Right.
of that, like, there's something rewarding about that damn cigarette.
Yeah.
And getting down to the butt. You
Yeah.
know? And I don't know, when I was a smoker, I remember how much I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I actually got hypnotized. And
Did you?
yeah.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I went to a seminar. They like travel around and do them, and I went to it, and it was only $50 at the time. It was like 2006.
Yeah.
And I got hypnotized, and I said if I was laughing through the whole thing. There was like probably a good 50 people in this room.
Yeah.
And I'm in the
so
front.
did they hypnonize you all at once?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's
And,
crazy.
and I'm in the front, and like and he's got the light, and he's doing it, you know. And I'm looking, and I'm like, and I just start busting up laughing, and I'm literally the only person in the whole quiet room who cannot stop belly laughing.
Can't
so
contain
weird.
yourself.
Yeah, and like I'm like trying to catch myself, and I'm like, and I was like, oh my god, I went up and apologized to him afterwards,
Yeah.
and like he was totally chill about it. He was like, it's okay, like
Yeah.
it happens sometimes.
It wasn't you were hypnotized, so
I guess it was. And so I threw my cigarettes out in the trash, and I was like, if I paid $50, which was a lot back then,
Right.
like if I paid $50 to get hypnotized, might as well just do it.
Yeah.
And so for the next like 2 weeks, I just kept playing video games
Oh.
to keep my mind busy.
Keep your hands busy.
Yeah,
That
and
works.
I haven't picked up a cigarette since.
Wow, that's
Nice.
crazy.
That's
so
so
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
I quit smoking at the year 2000, New Year's 2000 or whatever. I smoked all
That
through
was
high school.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
my ex-husband, we were boyfriend and girlfriend at the time, and he's like, I don't want to date you anymore unless you stop smoking cigarettes. And I was like, okay, I'll stop New Year's then.
Oh.
And so I took my last drag ride at New Year's.
Yeah.
I haven't picked another one up
Wow.
for
Just
23
cold
years.
turkey.
That's
Mhm.
awesome.
That's good for you.
But
That's hard.
yeah, I was also like 17.
Right.
So it's not like I smoked that long.
Yeah.
But still, you know,
Still.
did.
Especially starting younger
Yeah.
and picking up that habit.
I think I smoked my first cigarette when I was 8.
Oh shit, that's so
Oh.
good.
Because everybody around me smoked cigarettes, and like my
Oh,
parents
yeah.
used to smoke in the house.
Oh,
And so I just, like,
that makes sense.
Thought it was what you do. So I like snuck over to the elementary school across the street, and I took a cigarette and I
Did
took
you
a puff of
puke?
it. No, but I got really dizzy and weird.
Yeah.
And then at school it was like Dare Week,
Oh, yeah.
and so they're like, "Oh, sign this saying you'll never smoke cigarettes or do drugs." And I was like, I heard a line. Like, do I dare sign this?
Yeah.
And so I think I wrote somebody else's name. Like, and I was like, I can't lie.
That's hilarious.
How old were you when you first started?
I started with Prime Times, those little like
Oh, yeah,
cigars,
yeah.
in high school. I think I was like a junior, and my rebellious friend was like, "Let's quit class and go smoke Prime Times." And I was like, "Yeah, let's do that." Yeah, and then we didn't.
My
Yeah.
first one was my grandma's long Virginia Slims.
Oh,
the
yeah.
menthol ones.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
menthols
tried it
were
in
my
front of my
thing.
vanity in my bedroom just to see. I was
Oh.
14, and I was like,
You're like, wow, I look cool.
and then I was like, ew.
Yeah.
And
that
then
doesn't taste like gummy bears.
Yeah.
I purely started because of influence mainly. All my
Yeah.
friends smoked, and
Mhm.
I would steal them at the store for them.
Oh
And I
yeah.
was like, because I needed friends, like
Yeah.
I didn't have any friends when I started high school, and so I was
Oh.
like trying to fit in. And,
Yeah.
And I remember like they were like, "Do you smoke?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I smoke."
Totally.
And so we
Yeah.
go down to the river, and I'm like, and they're like, "You're not even inhaling."
Spitting it out. Yeah.
So then they taught me how to inhale,
Yeah.
and it was bad after that. I didn't
Yeah.
like it, and then eventually,
Yeah.
I'm glad I quit though.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to do,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
Okay, ready for the last question?
Yes.
We only got a couple more minutes. Nikki.
I'm in trouble.
Normalized butthole pleasure? Question mark.
That one was for you, actually.
No, I'm not a butt person.
Not everyone is.
Should it be normalized?
It should be normalized. It shouldn't be so,
Voodoo?
yeah.
I
Taboo?
agree.
Taboo?
It's just
It is
another
kind of
hole.
taboo-y though. I mean, it can be left taboo, but it's like one of those like next ones that you grab, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's normal. So many people I know are into it, so yeah.
I mean, not all the time. It's not an all the time thing. It's like a
Right.
it's like a Christmas time thing, you know, like once in a
Your
while.
birthday.
Yeah.
I think my biggest thing is like bladder infections. I get bladder. Well, I haven't had a bladder
Well, none of
infection
that.
for a long time, but
Yeah,
still,
no
like
cross-contamination.
anything
Yeah.
that goes in by my butthole, I'm like, go wash it. Go wash it. If there's like a little slip, anything, you know, like a whoop, I'm
Yeah.
like, nope, go wash.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna risk it.
Those are the worst. I don't want one.
A little accident.
Yeah.
I've made like the long talk, like I've made it clear, like if you cross that border, there's no coming back.
If you cross
not
over
this
from
time.
the playground to the dumpster.
Yeah, exactly. You
To
get
the
to stay in the
waste
dumpster until you're done and you
Right.
go away.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to add? Shout out.
Go to Luscious for all of your services.
Yes. I think we give Luscious a shout out on every single podcast.
You guys do. You're so good
We
about
are,
that.
we're fangirls. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't help it. I get my facials. I actually need to sign up for another facial and my eyebrows. I've been getting what does she call it? Is it laminated?
Lamination, yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
started getting my eyebrows laminated like 2 months ago,
Mhm.
and everybody has complimented them. It's definitely a process on learning how to like style them and
Right.
stuff, but
yeah.
but I really like it because it's given my eyebrows like some life.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah. So Krista's been doing those, and then I get my facials from Donna.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Yes. I know you guys do hair and makeup over there, and facials, and eyebrows, and lashes, and massages,
Yeah.
and
Full body waxing,
Waxing.
spray tans, teeth whitening. I don't know if you said that. We're about to get somebody in who does eyelash extensions and I think microblading, but I'm not sure.
permanent
Oh,
jewelry.
yeah.
We have permanent jewelry. Yes, come and see Melissa on Fridays for that.
What about massage? Is she coming back?
Yeah, Shannon has been on maternity leave, but she'll be back May, I believe. She's coming back soon. Yeah, yeah.
Good. 'Cause I
Oh,
need a massage.
and Donna's offering a new treatment. It's like a hot oil treatment. God, what's it called? Shiradara, I think. It's like
fancy.
Yeah, it's a beautiful setup, and it's like a massage, and she has this like copper bowl that's above your head while you're laying down. It like drips hot oil on your forehead, like going down your scalp while you're like having this whole. It's so amazing.
I want
Is
to
it a
do it.
facial?
Yeah.
Or
No,
it's like a body massage?
it's she incorporates parts massage. I'm sorry, I don't know more about it. But
Yeah. It sounds really interesting.
Yeah, she's about to start promoting it. She just got all of her tools and everything.
Cool.
But yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
That's cool.
I want to go try it out.
Yeah, give yourself some self-love.
Yeah.
Come see us.
It's so inviting and just peaceful over there, and I feel like whenever I come over there, like it's like a second home to me.
Aw,
Like it's my
thank
safe
you.
space,
Yay.
you know.
Yeah.
And I just love it, and I really appreciate how you girls keep it like, and it's small, so it's like intimate. And
Yeah.
It's not
Mhm.
like, you know, it's not like overbearing or anything.
Yeah.
So I really love
Well,
it.
thank you for saying that. We appreciate that. That's what we want to, how we want everybody to feel, just welcomed, and we're all a sisterhood there, and just promote self-love and taking care of yourself. Yeah,
It's important.
yeah.
Every time I go over there, it's like nap time for me because that's how relaxed you guys get me.
Good.
Like I'm like,
Yes.
I'm sorry, I snort a little.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to keep myself awake.
Oh, you can't.
Even with my eyebrows, same thing.
Yeah.
Krista, we always listen to like a podcast or something.
Oh, nice.
When
Yeah.
she's doing my eyebrows. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
we did like the Disney's Dark Past or Dark History. Like she listens to a lot of dark
Oh,
history
really?
stuff. Yeah, and it
Oh,
was
cool.
really interesting.
Oh.
That's a fun one.
Yeah, for sure. That's cool.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for
Krista.
having
Yeah,
me.
you were
This was
great.
fun.
Yeah, it's such good stuff. And we will see you guys next week. We have 4 more podcasts. 4 more podcasts, and then we're going to take a break for the summertime because we're busy AF.
Yeah.
So we will see you guys next Friday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.